this, and so on, so on. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma, no problem. So now we are going for a particle in three-dimensional box. Basically, this is not there in the syllabus, but without this, I can't deal with another topic, that is density of states. That is why I have to go for this. Okay. When I consider particle in three-dimensional box, I have Schrodinger's wave equation, that is del square plus k square of psi is equal to 0. Okay. Sir, what is this expression now? Now when I say del square, it is dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. That implies I take all those three terms. Okay. And psi is also a function of x comma y comma z. Psi is also a function of x comma y comma z, and propagation vector, this is a vector, propagation vector, okay, is also can be resolved into kx part, ky part and kz part. That way, this will be the expression for a particle in three-dimensional box or two-dimensional box or one-dimensional box. If it is one dimension, okay, del square will be equivalent to dou square by dou x square. If it is two dimensions, del square will be equivalent to dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square. And if it is three dimensions, this del square will be dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. Okay, like that. This is a symbol to represent all the possible combinations. Now psi is a function of x, y and z. I can rewrite it as psi x into psi y into psi z. That means I am separating this single function into a product of three different functions. Okay. Now, when I can use this way of psi as well as k, I can rewrite this expression dou square, dou square by del square plus k square of psi is equal to 0. This del square plus k square psi is equal to 0 can be written like this. Okay, as you see three expressions here. Okay, this is what you call it as variable separable form in your mathematics. Okay, in differential equations that you solve in mathematics, you use a method called variable separable form. Okay, from that variable separable form, okay, I am trying to rewrite this expression as a set of three different expressions. That is dou square by dou x square plus k square, kx square of psi x is equal to 0, one expression. And again, another expression is dou square by dou y square plus ky square. Now, what is kx, ky, kz? Okay, as I represent here. Okay, now I'm showing it at the lower part, right? Now this is highlighted, right? So this k square is actually taken as kx square plus ky square plus kz square. As I said, it's a vector. So when it's a vector, I can write it as a combination of three parts of it, okay, or two parts of it, as it may be. Okay. So kx square plus ky square plus kz square are taken from k square, and psi x, psi y, psi z are taken from psi. Okay, so we have three equations, and the solution for this equation will be like this. The solution for this equation will be like this, and solution for this equation will be like this. Now, like this, okay, I'm not giving you any different expressions, right? A sin kx plus b cos kx anukunnam indaka. Okay. Now, oh sorry, ikkada Control C copied. Okay. Okay. Actually, you have to take it as x. So remove. Okay. Okay. Do you see what am I doing? Do you see what am I doing?
Yes, sir. Okay. Specifying the kx.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Because it is kx over here, I'll have a kx term here. Because it is ky term over here, you'll have a ky term here, and similarly this one. Okay. So each of this expression gives you a solution of the type psi of x is equal to a sin kxx plus b cos kxx. Similarly, this expression gives you psi y is equal to c sin kyy, and similarly. Okay. Now this is the solution for these three expressions. Okay. Now, what are the boundary conditions I have? The boundary conditions are that, okay, psi at x is equal to 0 is 0, psi at x is equal to L is also 0. Similarly, psi at y is equal to 0 is 0, and psi at y is equal to L is also 0. Similarly, this side. That means within the box, right? The box is extending from 0 to L along x axis, 0 to L along y axis, and 0 to L along z axis. So it should be existing within. Again, the conditions. So I'll apply the boundary conditions, then I'll get B, C, D. Okay. And apply the second boundary condition. Okay, when I apply the second boundary condition, what do I get is Kx is equal to n pi by L or nx pi by L. Sir, why did you put nx? Because I will have n every time. So I have to differentiate n of kx from n of ky. So I'll put it as nx, ny, nz. So kx is equal to nx pi by L, ky is equal to ny pi by L, and kz is equal to nz pi by L. Okay. And I have k square is equal to kx square plus ky square and kz square. This is what we get. Okay, that is right. I repeated the things over here where nx, ny, nz are all positive integers. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, so on. Okay. So k square is equal to 2 pi me by h cap square. K square is also equal to n square pi square by L square. So what I have is I can take n square is equal to nx square plus ny square plus nz square. How did you get it, sir? K square is equal to kx square plus ky square plus kz square. Okay, substitute those terms over here and you will have pi square by L square common. You take pi square by L square common, then you will have nx square plus ny square plus nz square and you consider that as n square. So this will be the condition. This will be the condition, right? And this is my wave. Okay, and again I'll apply the third boundary condition, that is integral psi star dx is equal to 1. When I do that, I'll have ax is equal to root 2 by L one side and a 2 by, so what do we have? We have A, C and E. We will determine A, C and E. Okay, A will be equivalent to root 2 by L and C also will be equivalent to root 2 by L and E also will be equivalent to root 2 by L, and so you have psi x, psi y and psi z. But psi basically is as such equivalent to, psi is as such equivalent to psi x into psi y into psi z. Root 2 by L sin kyy into root 2 by L sin kzz. That will be the solution for a particle in three-dimensional box. For a particle in three-dimensional box. Am I clear? Yama, did you understand? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hope so. Okay. Now, what all values can nx, ny, nz take?
So positive integers.
Beautiful, good. Okay, what is the value of kx? Okay, for a particle in three-dimensional space.
Sir, n pi.
N pi. Okay, okay. If you take xx, okay, that is n pi or n pi by L. If it is you're taking this subscript x. Okay, good. Answer is good. Okay, right. Now you see that k square is equal to kx square plus ky square plus kz square. In geometry, what is this expression representing?
Resultant.
In geometry, what does this kx square plus ky square plus kz square is equal to k square represent? Geometry law. Okay, I don't know whether you understood my question or not. I'll give you another example. Okay, y is equal to mx plus c. What does it represent?
Straight line.
Equation of a straight line.
Right, y is equal to mx plus c represents the equation of a straight line. Is that true or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, x square plus y square is equal to r square. What does it represent?
Circle.
Equation of circle.
Okay, good. Kx square plus ky square plus kz square is equal to k square. What does it represent?
A circle with radius k.
Sphere.
Yeah,
Direct cosine.
yeah,
dr.
it's an equation of a sphere.
Here with radius square.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
It's equation
Yes,
of
sir.
sphere. It's an equation of a sphere, right? Now, what does nx square plus ny square plus nz square is equal to n square represent? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What happened? 5.
Sphere equation.
Sphere, that's it. That's true. Okay. Now, n square is equal to nx square plus ny square plus nz square is also an equation of a sphere without any doubt. Okay. Now, okay, n square is equal to nx square plus ny square plus nz square, but nx, ny, nz are all positive integers. Which part of the sphere does it represent? 10 seconds for that. Which part of the sphere does it represent? 10 seconds for that. Okay, your time starts now.
What is the sphere?
Don't tell me the answer before 10 seconds. Okay, when I come to 0, you may answer. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. Yeah, I'm repeating the question. N square is equal to nx square plus ny square plus nz square is an equation of a sphere, but nx, ny, nz are all positive integer values. Positive integer values. Okay. So which part of the sphere does it represent?
The positive side. Quarter of a sphere.
Yeah, and Chapandi correct. Any answers correct. But I don't know whether you can imagine 3 dimensions or not. Yeah. Chippan Ma, you're all right.
A partial section of the sphere.
Right. It represents which section of the sphere?
Positive.
That's it. That's correct. Okay. Do you see me drawing something?
No, sir.
Okay. Don't you see that I am drawing something over here?
Yes, sir.
Axis.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're on.
Sir, you're drawing a graph with an axis.
Right. So you have x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, right? X-axis, y-axis,
Yes, sir.
and z-axis.
Z-axis.
Okay. Now I'll try to draw a sphere, but I can't draw this whole sphere over here. Okay, what I can do is I can draw a small part of it. So, okay, and then the region between A, B, C, and center O. How does it look like?
A semicircle.
Hemisphere.
Okay, it's just 1/8 of the sphere. It is 1/8 of the sphere.